DSS gives NNPC and oil marketers 48 hours to end petrol scarcity. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The Department of State Services DSS has given a 48-hour ultimatum to the Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited and oil marketers to resolve the ongoing petrol distribution crisis. Peter Afonanya, the DSS spokesperson, made this known to journalists at the headquarters of the service in Abuja shortly after a meeting between the secret police and stakeholders. He said the secret police would commence its operations across the country if after 48 hours there are still queues at various filling stations in the country. He said the petrol shortage challenge hurts the country security. Now, let me say this. I was going to ask this question. What's the two DSS, secret police, and NNPC? What is the correlation and how does it affect the security? Because if I'm going to answer this question. If I'm was going to be asking all this question. If it was NNPC telling, for all marketers now, all marketers, people in oil business, oil and gas sector, that they should use their brain. Everybody should, do the right thing. Because to me, I don't think there's fuel scarcity. There is no fuel scarcity. If you watch towards this time of the year, towards the Yuletide period, you see people hoarding fuel for no just reason. If you notice, things increase, especially even when it is now even worse. Election they come, everybody won't make money. They use the story of I don't know how next year will be, I don't know how the election will be. That is the story they always use. Do you understand? They always use this strategy of anytime the year is ending, everybody wants to make, and it does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. Let me tell you, brothers and sisters in Nigeria, there is no fuel scarcity. Now we do ourselves. Sincerely. So that is it. There is no fuel scarcity. There is nothing you want to tell me. There is no fuel scarcity. How can there be fuel scarcity in a country that has so much oil? I don't know who they want to tell this story now. I don't know how they want you to talk the story. But to me, like I said before, there is no fuel scarcity. Everybody is just trying to be mischievous. And Nigerians, I will keep saying it, we are a problem. We keep saying the government does this, the government do that, the government did not do this, they did not do that. But we are our own devil. We are our own problems. You go to some places they sell for 200, you go to another place, some places they sell for 230, some sell as high as 280, 290, 300. And you're asking yourself, I don't understand. Why the difference? I feel see, at this point, I am this close to saying it is better the military comes in and do their thing, to be very sincere with you. Because I feel Nigerians, it is when there is a law, when you have somebody pointing a gun to your head that tells you, oh yeah, do this thing. That is when we want to do it. Doing things with fear that originally we were not supposed to be doing with fear. Because if you ask me, what is all this one for? Why would we say hold the fuel? Why is the fuel being hoarded? And then, secondly, the DSS matter in this thing, I'm not understanding it at all. I am not in any way understanding it at all. What about the Minister of Petroleum, President Buhari? He's also one of the reasons why there is fuel scarcity. Okay. DSS don't become Senior Minister of Petroleum. Now I want to ask, where is the Senior Minister? Is he sleeping? If you don't ask me, who I go ask? Can you imagine where is DPR? So now DSS, they do the work of DPR. Nigeria is a funny country. DSS is now the security force that takes over all the responsibility against any responsible behavior of any section of government. Is it not wonderful? This is really laughable. It will be a very good development if DSS can implement this new initiative on time. Markets have suddenly grown larger than life itself. One of the reasons why everything is on the high side in this country is because of the increase in petroleum products. Once petroleum product prices up, everything immediately will go up, including keke napep. But I know it will not be like this forever. One day in front, things will get better for us. Let us know that we are also doing ourselves. Do you know when In most cases, when there is an increase in price of things, people make more money. Some people use the opportunity to exploit. That things don't cost though. Even if it is 15 naira they added to the floor, you add 1,000. That things don't cost. Wallahi things cost for market. And you think you're doing us. That is why I keep saying sometimes, or most times, maybe they do ourselves. Bobo isn't in charge of this government because of amnesia, and they are planning to bring in another deadhead to continue the anarchy. Another deadhead that if you say that is what you want, but if you say that is not what you want, then it is not going to happen. What are they going to do about the increment? The independent marketer is putting prices anyhow. That is why I'm this close to saying let the ministry come and take over, because they're going to come in with regulation of prices. For goodness sake, that time they had regulation of prices. You cannot just put price anyhow now. Try it. They'll tell you sell at this price. This is the price they're going to sell at. If you feel so your papa get too head, sell more than that price now. Anything we do, you know. Alright. The oil marketers have serious and genuine complaints on the table which is supposed to be looked into before the issuance of any ultimatum. Like what? If they buy from third or fourth party when it's supposed to be sold directly to them, you can't expect things to go well. Is that the issue here? 9% Nigeria will have a lot of problems on our hands. Okay. Yes, when army failed to topple these useless cabals and plots, I'm telling you, this is election 2023. It is by the grace of God that it will hold with everything going on, because things keep getting worse by the day. Is it only that one? What about diesel? What about kerosene and 4-pound price? Bag of rice, uncle. Well, Nigerians, so as we don't realize our mistakes, let's hope that come 2023, a lot of us will do better. Let's hope that 2023, a lot of us are going to do better. All right. But I am still finding it difficult to understand the relationship between the DSS. And the thing is, throughout this period, since Buhari is the Minister of Petroleum, he's the head of that particular sector, I am here asking, what is he even doing about it? Has he even heard? Are we sure he has even heard about it? Nigerians. This is why all elective position, down to the one we feel, we don't need now, down to the one that we feel, so far it is an elective position, we should make sure we put the right people there. Let's not for any reason put somebody, because I know this person. No. Let's put in somebody who is really, really wanting to work, and who will, and who is going to have harmony of purpose among the government, so that Nigeria can feel better in no distance time. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.